What up guys, it's your brother Joe here and welcome to my F1 2020 career mode. We are now at Monte Carlo and I just want to say a big apology that there is no footage from the Spanish Grand Prix due to an issue saving it once again, but this should all be resolved now. I can tell you that I finished P4 in the Spanish Grand Prix, so not too bad a finish, and to be fair with you all guys, it wasn't the most exciting race anyway, so you didn't miss much. But we're now at Monaco and I am looking to move forwards after a better race in Spain than I had in Zandvoort. Nearly forgot the track then. And we are coming into Q2 now and we're doing quite nicely. We're regularly in the top 3, but now it's top 5, sorry, but now we're coming into Q3 and we are giving everything. Like, this is a lap I am putting everything to. Grid position in Monaco is so critical. So with that, I am giving it full beans and hoping that we can get in the top 5 once again. And in fact, this lap is good enough for pole position. We have secured our first career mode pole position for the Monaco Grand Prix. There is no better time to do it. And with the race starting damp, this is going to be a tough one.
So make sure you join. A proper road race, and in the true meaning of the word. That was how Mr. Monaco, the late great Graham Hill, once described this iconic event. The cars we drive have come a long way in the intervening half-century, but still we race on those same public roads beside the Mediterranean Sea. There's no victory more coveted than that of the Monaco Grand Prix. We already see the lowest average speeds of the season here at the Circuit de Monaco, and they'll be even lower in the difficult conditions today. 19 corners make up this famous 2-mile track, and with the rain, it'll be even harder than usual to get that critical heat into the tyres. Don't be surprised if we see a safety car at some point during the Grand Prix. Anthony Davidson joins me again for the race today. Let's discuss Red Bull. What do you make of their performance so far this season?
Well, the atmosphere within that team seems very positive at the moment. Everyone seems like they're in great spirits and having a lot of fun doing what they do, and that's definitely contributed to the performances we've seen.
It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Oldtimer lines up on pole position, and it's Valtteri Bottas that completes the front row. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Ricciardo, Albon, Charles Leclerc and Verstappen, Vettel, Hamilton, Kvyat and Esteban Ocon, Hubert, Gasly, Lance Stroll and Sainz, Giovinazzi, Raikkonen, Sergio Perez and Lando Norris. Grosjean, Magnussen, Latifi and George Russell ends our grid lineup. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today?
Here we are then on the grid at a very damp Monaco. What can we do? 5 lights. Out they go and it's away we go. And that is not how the start wording goes, Joe. That was very bad. Anyway, into the first corner. We have held on to our lead beautifully. And you know what, at this point, considering it's damp, I'm not going to be pushing hard at all. My main goal at this point is to just control the pace. Make sure that I can keep everyone behind me while controlling the pace out front. Because it is very tough, it is very slippery, and I do not want to mess this up. This is a chance to win at Monaco. And I don't think I've ever done a career mode race where I have won at Monaco. So even on 2016 and 2017, doing career modes, I didn't win. Even when I moved to the faster cars, I didn't win. So this is a chance to do something I haven't done for the first time. And Daniel Ricciardo then setting the fastest lap, which just shows how little I'm pushing because I do not want to risk the car. But at the end of lap 3, I'm starting to find a bit of a rhythm, a bit of momentum here. Because I've now set the fastest lap and I've got a gap of about 1.4 seconds to Valtteri Bottas behind me. And at this stage, you know, it's just about managing that gap and controlling the pace. And I'm getting very close to the barriers while I'm doing it. Like, this is scary stuff going around here. But I'm holding on at the moment. And we come on to lap 5 and Bottas again just nipping the gap a little bit. He's taken a nibble out of it and I'm drifting around that corner out of the swimming pool. I really don't want to be doing that too many times, but we're now coming up to end the 5th lap. It's still very slippery and I'm really trying to keep the lead up. And as we go on to lap 9, I've made the gap up to 3 seconds, and Esteban Ocon has retired from the race, and an AlphaTauri, I believe, nearly going completely into him. And in fact, he held up my teammate Hubert as well, so I'm not overly impressed with that. Here you go, look. The AlphaTauri having to take avoiding action. I believe that's Kvyat having to take avoiding action there to ensure that he didn't hit him. But we carry on the race now. The track is starting to dry out. I'm going to make a call here to go on the hard tyres because I'm not sure the mediums would make the end, and I think we are at the crossover point. But none of the AI appear to have pitted, which was a little bit worrying for me at this point, because I was now starting to think, have I cost myself here? It was a bold gamble to take, but we've only gone down to 6, and in fact cars behind us are pitting and also taking on dry tyres. Leclerc has gone onto the mediums, and that's going to leave us very vulnerable to him, especially in these opening laps when the track is still a little bit damp and we're trying to get the hards up to temperature. They're going to be a lot harder to get to temperature, although setting that middle sector as purple there doesn't quite indicate just how hard they are to handle. In fact, who would have thought the hards would be hard to handle? Anyone enjoying that pun? No, I didn't think so. That is a terrible pun. I am so sorry. Back with us now at the end of lap 13, and Hamilton has now pitted. The rest of the AI, other than Verstappen, for reasons unbeknown to me, have all pitted as well. And Verstappen actually pitting the next lap, that's going to cost him quite badly. I reckon we're going to see him tumble down the order. I set a fastest lap, which is immediately then defeated by Charles Leclerc, who is giving it full beans now to try and get past me and grab this race win at his home race of the Monaco Grand Prix. The Monegasque driver definitely just not giving me room for error at all. He is all over my rear here as we brake for Rascasse. He's hit me up the back there, and now he's forcing his way through down the inside of the last corner. Leclerc getting the move done. I am staying on the left to try and out-drag him, but no, Leclerc stays ahead. Bottas now capitalising as I try to outbrake him. I go sideways though, and that forces Bottas to slam on the brakes towards the barrier there. Well, that was a bit of action, wasn't it? Bottas on the outside there. I've gone sideways, and Bottas has had to slam on the brakes, and he's gone into the wall as a result. We ride on board now with that beautiful black Mercedes. I love the livery for this year, and you see me just get it sideways. Bottas kisses the barrier, and Ricciardo just kisses his car in sympathy there. And Leclerc has now got a couple of seconds to us of a gap, and he's got a nice little buffer there, and he's pulling away for now. But I'm fairly convinced that in a few laps time those medium tyres are going to get a little bit worn, and that'll be when we can come back at him. And in fact that is exactly what is happening now. We've got our tyres in the optimum range, and we are now getting straight after Charles Leclerc, because you can believe I want that win back. As much as I am the biggest Leclerc fanboy in the world, and him winning his home race would bring me delight, I want to take it from him. I want this win. And we're now coming up to a Williams to lap him, I believe. I'm not going to get many opportunities to go after Leclerc. I think this is going to be one of the only ones doing it on the brakes into Saint Devote. I wasn't able to do it there, but now we've got Latifi into the tunnel, and I think he's let Leclerc through there, and Latifi not making it very easy for me at all, so we're going to have to dive down the left here, and we've now lapped him, and the battle between me and Leclerc resumes. I am right behind him, and I am pushing for this Monaco win. Can we grab it from him in the closing stages? This is going to have to be the best run to achieve the overtake going into the first corner. He's just got a little bit more momentum there, and it's just a matter of how are we going to do this. Oh, sideways and kissing the barrier there, but next time round, look how much closer we are to him. We are literally chewing on that rear wing now. We've got DRS, ERS, Rich Mix. This is our chance. We're going to take a dive up the inside of Saint Devote. A little bit of contact, and we have taken the race lead of the Monaco Grand Prix straight back from Leclerc. The lead changes once again. You see my dive up the inside here, and that's actually a fair move. I will quite happily say I think that's a fair move. Ambitious and very aggressive, but you know what? harsh but fair racing. Nothing Leclerc didn't do to Hamilton in Monza anyway. And you know what? We have kept that lead. It is the last lap. What a performance we have made in this Arrows. It is going to be our second win of the season. Ironically, again at a street circuit. We take the Monaco Grand Prix victory. Monaco, baby! Let's go!
Congratulations. A nearly flawless performance here then, and a commanding victory. Tell me, Ant, how do you think they were able to deliver such an incredible result today?
I feel like consistency was probably the key today. There's being quick, and then there's being quick lap after lap after lap. If you can do that, you can capitalise on other people's errors without making many of your own. And that's an approach that can push you a long way up the field.
Welcome then to the podium, our top 3 drivers. What a great effort from them today in a very difficult race.
I can't believe that. What
So
a
let's
win
review
we
the
have
updated
taken.
driver stats.
Leclerc,
It wasn't the
I
best
have to
weekend
say,
for our
a
championship
cheeky
leader,
nudge
and their
out of the way at
advantage has been
Rasgas
reduced.
to
Some
take the lead
amazing
from me there, and I
talent on the
really
track today.
thought,
But Anthony,
okay, we might
would
have
you
to
pick
settle
as
in
your driver
P2,
of the
especially
day?
when, you know, he was
Showed
pulling
exactly
away
how
from
to
me.
manage yourself out on
P2
the
would have
track
still been
today.
a very
He was
good
almost
result,
flawless.
but towards the end of that race, we just had the tyre advantage, and we were able to catch and pass him, and that puts us 4th in the championship, and, you know, we're 10 points off of the championship lead now, and I'm kind of getting thoughts of, is it possible to go for the championship? Have we got a car that can do it? Only time will tell. Hubert also getting in the points quite nicely there for 9th place, so it's all in all a decent result for Arrows, but I am eyeing that championship now. What can we do? Well, I'm going to leave you with the highlights reel. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode. Until then, stay safe, take care, and goodbye for now. Thank you all for watching once again.